I said, boom.
Getting in the camera's way.
We are live. No, I just showed a beer. I said, we are live.
I don't like it. I'm gone.
All right. So I was just showing we drinking the cherry Berliner Weiss tart ale with cherries. And I know it's blurry as hell behind me because the sun is behind me. But just chill with the vibes, y'all. You can hear me clear as day, right? You can see what we doing. Just be vibing. Rumpy here. My boy the do over there.
We could have tried to block it out. I forgot about
that's in the future, man. Our stuff will evolve. We gotta start somewhere. The important thing is we started. And speaking of that, did you start the camera, the timer?
Yeah.
Burt Manifest right there, right off the top. All right. So this little edition is about a certain crime, or it's a murder.
Yeah, it's a murder. Let me launch into it so we can get to the. All right.
But it's just gonna be a quick little ticket about that.
All right.
Man, I still got my AirPods in like an idiot. Look at me.
Put your mask on.
I got my AirPods.
I can hear everything.
I'm shouting, man, because my AirPods are,
Damn, I don't have her name. Can't remember her name, but we'll put it in. We can pop it in. All right. So anyway, I don't know where to start, playa. This is crazy.
Okay, so
this girl is found floating in the ocean on a little tiny float raft. Like, not an actual float raft, just a piece of shit thing you would throw at somebody.
In a pool party and shit.
Yeah.
Or is it like a real life preserver, at the pool?
It's like a life preserver.
Okay.
She gets picked up by a freighter. This is in like the 60s, 70s. She gets picked up by a freighter, and she gets taken to the police department and the hospital in Greece, and or somewhere. And no, actually in like Florida or something. Yeah, it was in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, there's this other dude who washes up in a rowboat, and he gets picked up by a freighter. He gets pulled back in, and he's telling them, look, this family chartered this boat from Florida to the Bahamas, and they were just checking it out. And I brought my wife with me, and she was the chef, and I was the captain. And we went down to Bahamas, and on the way back up, a storm hit us, and the mast broke off. And it went down through the boat.
The mast?
Yeah.
Like the big ass thing that holds the sail and shit?
Yeah.
Snapped off and speared and gored the bottom of the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the boat sank. He tried to save who he could, but he couldn't save anybody.
Uh-huh.
And he gets, that was it. He got on the rowboat, got pulled back in. And during this interview, somebody runs in. They're like, hey, we found another survivor from this crash. And then the dude gets all nervous. And is like, all right, I gotta go. And the girl's in a coma for a couple days. Then they get her story. Her family rented the boat. This dude was a captain. His wife was the cook.
His wife was out there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the way back from the Bahamas.
Whoa, you just hit your mic there. Hot mic. All right.
On the
way back.
On the way back from the Bahamas, they went night sailing. And she woke up. She went to bed because it was late. And she woke up because there was screaming on the deck. And she ran up to the deck. And when she ran up, her mom and her brother were dead in the lower part of the boat. She ran past them, went up, and the captain was like, get the fuck back downstairs. Boom! I knocked her back downstairs. And then he came down later with a gun, like 2 minutes later, and stood in the doorway. And she was in her bed. And then he just kind of looked at her and walked out. And she ran up to the top because the boat was sinking.
Yeah.
And he was up there, and he jumped off and swam to the dinghy that he got caught in.
Sure.
And she went over and untied the thing by herself and threw it in. And that's it, man. This girl washed up, and the fucking captain, he had killed everybody on the boat. And he was...
I think I heard a story of this but
boat,
I don't remember the wife being there.
He had an insurance thing. He had an insurance policy on the wife, and that's why they think he did it.
On his wife?
Yeah.
So he killed his wife and everyone else on the boat.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Because I think I remember, and like when they found her, Like she was in the hospital and then she snapped too. Like didn't he like kill himself or something like that before she snapped too? Because she was gonna like say everything because I think it's the same story that he set it on fire and everything. He set the boat on fire as it was sinking and
yeah. I don't know. I can't remember if he killed. I was just so like, whoa.
Yeah.
That story.
That was a crazy one.
Yeah.
Because out there, it's like, who's gonna say, there was this terrible crash out there, and the guy who chartered the trip, man. His wife was like frying up like, she had a greasy griddle going, man. And she started a grease fire and burned down the whole fucking boat. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, sir, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like you could get away with that shit back then, you know?
That guy was like an insurance dude. Like that was his 6th wife.
Holy shit.
I don't think he killed them all, but he did like he was a scam artist for life.
He didn't plan on the little girl surviving.
No, he thought she was gonna drown. That's why he left her. Crazy, dude.
I remember hearing about that story and I was like, what a piece of shit. Why would you do that? I just figured he was fucked in the head, like he was crazy, you know?
Nah, it was for money, plow.
Damn dog, you sweating, plow.
That's hot, man.
You glistening like Shaq at the free throw line, baby. I didn't put on my icy hot. I got that shakaroni pizza.
I should have got insurance from the general.
I got that insurance from the general. I eat that shakaroni pizza while I watch Shazam. Or is it Kazam? Which one is it? Is it Shazam? Kazam?
Shazam.
No, it ain't Shazam. It's Kazam. Yeah. And I still got the Sega Genesis.
Alright, we got 3 minutes, bro.
And I still play Shaq Fu on Sega Genesis. The best game that was ever made in the history of games and Sega Genesis. I'm a 4-time world championship. I'm a 4-time champion.
I think our murder topic is going awry into Shaq.
No, that was it. That was it. We we can ad lib a little bit, but I was with you on that story. I actually heard it before, but I never knew it was done over an insurance policy.
Yeah.
Fucking money, dude.
Just crazy at sea, dude. And that girl was at sea for 4 days.
Yeah.
I don't think she ate anything. She didn't have anything to eat.
That's weird, just being all out in the middle of the water, in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of nowhere. Especially if it's dark and you're in the middle of nowhere at night, and you're just like, you know what?
And your family's dead.
Yeah.
Everybody in your family's dead.
Yeah, she saw them down there, and then upstairs, like her dad was like dead or dying or something.
She never saw her dad or her other brother.
Really?
She didn't know what happened to him.
Dude, that's fucking ruthless, man. For someone, okay, it's after dinner. We had a good dinner, a good dessert. That was really good dessert.
Well,
it's time to execute Order 66.
He puts on a black mask.
That's some crazy music. All right, we gotta wrap it up with that.
Cool.
But how you been, man? You been good?
How you been?
We gotta figure out this scenario because we always recording about this time of the day.
How does it look?
It probably looks awesome, but you're getting beat down upon by some sunlight. We'll get some ideas, but we did it. We put it in video, baby. We on the big screen. Rumpy and the Dew, we out. Ka-doo.